what's going on, guys? Just here to talk about the week three Sunday football. So it was pretty good. The games are actually, man, it was crazy, man. Like it was crazy. There was a few upsets. The Browns beat Green Bay by a field goal, 13-10. And hold on, just want to make sure you guys can hear me. So the Browns beat Green Bay 13-10. The Cowboys they lost to the Bears, and the Steelers they beat the Patriots. Steelers forced, I believe, five takeaways, so the Patriots were just giving the ball away the whole game. The Vikings were just taking the ball away from the Bengals. They beat them bad. The Panthers beat the Falcons bad. Just gotta make sure I'm able to be heard. So it was a pretty crazy amount of events that happened that day. To be honest, I don't even know. I can't see. One second. I can't see on my screen. My mic going off. So I don't know. I don't know where my mic is coming from right now. So give me a sec. Give me a second. Sorry. Yo. Okay. Uh, I just put it back to 100 because I don't know, man. I don't like the static, so I'm gonna try to figure out I could take the background sound out, but I don't like how I can't see my mic moving when I'm talking, so I just feel like you guys are not hearing me. So there's that. Um, so it was a pretty crazy amount of events this week, and Chiefs finally got in the win column. Chargers keep winning, looking good. Herbert's looking amazing, man. It's just crazy, man. The Commanders were able to win without Jaden Daniels, Marcus Mariota, game managed. Mac Jones keeps winning without Brock Purdy, but Bosa's out for the season. It's just like the 49ers can't catch a break when it comes to injuries. Like they're always getting injured. I just feel bad for them. Like I don't know what's wrong with the 49ers, why they can't catch a break, but they have bad injury luck. Ayuk's out, Jawan Jennings is out, Brock Purdy's out, Nicky Bosa's done for the season, George Kittle's out. Like all their best players, luckily they have one of the easiest schedules, but you guys just let me know. Do you think that they'll be able to do anything this year with Nicky Bosa being out for the rest of the season, or you guys think they have enough when if all those other guys get back? Let me know. But for right now, let's just go and look at some stats. Let's really break this shit down. I'm kind of late right now on this video, by the way. I had a lot of stuff to do today. So this video is coming out late. I'm literally Monday Night Football is starting in 35 minutes, and I'm making this video. So I gotta stay locked in though, no excuses. So let's talk about it, man. Oh man, I didn't even touch on the Rams Eagles off rip, but let's touch on it. About to ask, about to ask. Browning, get rid of him. Don't get rid of him, but get somebody else. Ask if they're willing to give you Shador. I don't know. Do something. Jamar Chase, rough day. T. Higgins, rough day. T. Higgins really gets the short end of the stick at all times, bro. Because no matter who, if it's Joe Burrow, Jake Brown, and he just doesn't get enough touches, and he's very good. He's a very good player. I feel sorry for him. Vikings, Carson Wentz, 14 for 20, very efficient. Great run game, and just a crazy amount of takeaways. They had a player, defensive player. I gotta get his name right. Isaiah Rodgers, amazing. Kid's amazing. Forced fumbles, interceptions, taking it to the crib for points, putting points on the board. Defensively, they got so many points defensively, I swear. They had at least 14 points defensively, I reckon. Like, it's crazy right now. What the Vikings, Brian Flores' defense is amazing. Ever since last year, like, I just don't understand why other teams are not like the Vikings. Why can't other teams be so aggressive for the ball? Why is it just like their guys are ready to punch at the ball? I feel like, yo, me personally, like, yo, don't get me twisted. I ain't no football player. But if I was a football player, I'll be trying to take the ball away. Like, I'm trying to punch the ball anytime I see an opportunity. I just feel like some guys just are willing to just tackle and that's it. But nah, bro, I'm trying to take the ball away. Like the way how Flores' defense gets after the ball, I respect it. Now let's get down to the nitty gritty. I'm really just gonna run through this right now real quick. Titans. I didn't even talk about it. Yo, it's too much going on. I didn't even talk about this. What's going on? 3-0. Like, yo, Daniel Jones, man, you find the right situation, bro, sometimes, and life just becomes easy. Daniel Jones is playing good ball. I've already talked about this before. Anthony Richardson, he sold the bag. Not much Cam Ward could do, man. Unfortunately, it's just how it has to be. So right now, it'll get better. Maybe. Okay, let's get down to it. Now this is a big problem. Well, 0-3 Texans need a better O-line. Like, about to ask, like, I don't know what's the Raiders doing. Let's talk about this though. So I was watching this game. This was the main thing on. I was watching every game piece by piece, but this was the one. This is sauce right here. Like, this is serious. You had Devontae Adams, Puka, Matthew Stafford start off the game nice. Went into the half up 19-7. I was texting my boy, and I'm telling him the Vikings settled for no, my bad. Sorry. The Rams settled for too many field goals. Too many field goals will make you lose games. The Rams settled for like 3-4 field goals. I told my friend, like, yo, they just left 12 points on the board. Instead of getting 7, they're getting 3. Instead of getting 7, they're getting 3. They did it about 3 times. Really and truly, they're up 19-7 going into the halftime. They should have been up 31-7. Really. And obviously you're not going to always get it, but they had some very, and it wasn't really like the Eagles were forcing them to do these field goals. These guys were just, Stafford was just overthrowing guys. He had Puka overthrow Devontae Adams. He overthrew him on a touchdown. And then he also overthrew him on a first down catch in the game. And then I feel like they also got a touchdown and it got called back from a penalty. And they had to settle for a field goal. So when you're settling, you're leaving the door open. 19-7 in the NFL is not that crazy. So the Eagles come out. Jalen Hurts had like 28 yards at halftime. And it takes them being behind to finally figure out that this guy needs to throw the ball to be dynamic. I know everybody says sometimes the running game opens up the passing game, but nah. You start passing, bro, because it goes hand in hand, really and truly, because you could run and it makes people have to come down to the box and it leaves those goal balls, leaves the open field down. But if you're just catching those goal balls, it takes out people out the box, and now Saquon, his whole Saquon's gap is much easier for him to go. So they ended up making a comeback. Rams was up 26. Rams were down 27-26. Had the field goal to win the game. Jordan Davis blocks the field goal, runs it back down for a touchdown, and this is why the score is 33-26. Points didn't cover. About to us. Oh, Vegas. But yeah, the Rams needed to stop settling for field goals. Let's move on. So this one came down to a field goal. That was crazy. This one came down to a field goal. That was crazy. Both these teams won on a field goal. As you can see, this one came down to a field goal. Craziest one of the day. I've been trying to tell anybody who's trying to listen to me that the Browns' defense is amazing. Their offense, not so much. They're able to hold the Packers to 10 points. I was out there I was out there going crazy about the Packers the first 2 weeks. I'm like, yo, the Packers offense is looking amazing. Jordan Love is dealing, but the Browns, bro, Myles Garrett, he was able just to expose it. And like honestly, this is the biggest upset of the day, bro. Like there's no reason the Packers should not have lost, or there's no reason the Packers should have lost to the Browns. There's no reason. And then so they lose. Can't even blame the Packers defense on this either. Like how are you gonna blame their defense? They hold the other team to 13 points. You just gotta be you're the better offense. They let 21 of 36, 142 a pick. They let that beat them because I don't know, man. They're just not like they're just getting exposed. They're just not doing enough on offense, and they're gonna have to get to. Micah said it. Give us 20 points, we'll win the game. He's not lying. Like 20 points, bro. With what I seen the first 2 weeks of the weapons that they have, they should be able to do it. But they got upsetted. It happens in the league, though, you know. So let's see how they bounce back. And it's crazy because we got something coming. Jerry's World next weekend, next Sunday. Micah's back. Now that's what I'm talking about. Both of them coming off of a loss though. Potentially no CeeDee Lambs too, so that takes away a lot from the game. But we'll see. Do we believe that the Cowboys could upset the Packers coming into their home field? Maybe the Packers just lost to the Browns. So what are we feeling? Like, do we feel like the Cowboys have enough? If CeeDee Lamb can't go, had a high ankle fracture, they put him as a running back for a play. I know sometimes you want to get your guy the ball, but man, you got to be careful giving these wide receivers the ball as a running back, bro. Got rolled up on. Now he has a high ankle sprain, so now they have to probably play Micah Parsons with no CD. You know Micah Parsons is trying to get after Dak. You know he's trying to punish Dak. But let's get back to this. Caleb Williams, tremendous. Really came out there. Ben Johnson, you saw what the Ben Johnson effect. Flea flickers, just getting creative in his bag. Caleb Williams, 298, 4 TDs, 90 or 28. Beautiful game. Just going to guys. I feel like DJ Moore, I would love DJ Moore to get some more downfield stuff, but I guess like they still give him some run-ins, they give him some touches. He's a bigger guy, so you could probably put him back there, but I wouldn't want to risk that. So Bears got that game. Cardinals, 49ers won this on a field goal. And then about to ask here. Like, can't even talk about it. Like, Saints, Seahawks. Like, Chiefs win. Chiefs win, man. Chiefs is another team that's selling for too much field goals, but I just feel like, genuinely, when they get their guys back, Rashee Rice, Xavier Worthy, and if they're all healthy, you never know. Because this is all going to be all the way in week 7 against the Raiders. So you just never know. But if they're all healthy, I genuinely believe they're going to be averaging 30 points. I'm not even trolling. Because what they're doing right now with just this, like, they lost their first 2 games, but that was against the Chargers and the Eagles. Both teams are undefeated, and they didn't really lose much to them. Like, when they get their weapons back, it's going to be an issue. Tyquan Thornton, let's talk about it. Kid's amazing. Downfield, him and Mahomes. Mahomes has missed him on a few things, but the more the season gets on, if they keep letting this guy play, when they get their guys back, they're going to be clicking on all cylinders. Like, I could just see it. Pat's still trying to get it done. Pat's still making a little bit of mistakes, but he got to just trust that pocket and just really trust himself. I think he's been, when you start playing a certain brand of ball and it's leading to wins, it's hard to go back to what you were doing before, like all the crazy stuff they're doing. But when the weapons come, I feel like they need to start getting back to being creative. And you see Kels 4 for 26, you're like, Kels is washed. Just wait until the playoffs. Like, let's be real now. You know where your bread's buttered. So that's what I got for today, man. Like, Herbert, man. Herbert's looking good, man. I've been saying this a lot, though, so I can't really keep saying it, but wow. He had a pick, though, but 300. Like, Najee Harris got hurt. Prayers up to him. I hope he comes back better next season or whenever that is. He had an Achilles injury. You know, I hate seeing an Achilles injury, so I hope he's able to come back better. But that's about it, man. That's all I got. We got Ravens Lions today. That's in 25 minutes. So I'm just gonna put this video in here and then just get ready for that. Really break that shit down come tomorrow. So just locked in, you know. Oh shoot.